Laura Kelly, Britain's most successful female Olympian. And since retiring from cycling earlier this year, she's enjoyed being a TV pundit at the Paris Olympics, and now she's on the hunt for our next sporting hero, Dame Laura Kelly. Let's just get that right. Have you gotten used to that yet?
No, not really, no. And everyone always says, oh, do you want to use the Dame? I'm like, well, I'm really not that bothered either way, so no, just Laura's fine.
It's quite nice occasionally, though.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
yeah,
it is. It's nice. You've got it, and it's incredibly well-deserved, we know that. The most successful British female athlete in Olympic history. That's the stuff of dreams.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the little 8-year-old me that started down at Welling Wheelers would never, ever have imagined that, you know, that would be, I guess, my title for now, because, you know, records always got to be broken. But, yeah, for now, I like that. It's nice.
It's an incredible title. And the thing is, we get to celebrate all of the medals and the accolades with you when we watch you on screen and we're screaming for you and wanting you to do well. We're not there at the early morning training sessions with you when it's raining and it's miserable and everyone's still in bed.
Yeah.
And that's the side of sport that people sometimes don't fully appreciate, because it is gruelling sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It really can be. And, you know, I always think when you see us at the Olympics, it's like the final piece, you know, it's like the grand picture and we're out and we get paraded and it's lovely, but that's very much the last bit of the journey. Like, for every athlete, they've started somewhere, you know, and I always think grassroots is where it begins for us. And I go back to, like, my very first coaches, and how much of my success came from them really is massive.
And a lot of them were volunteers, or just people that were really passionate about the sport?
Pretty much. You, honestly, at children's clubs or any sort of, like, community sports group that you get is pretty much run by volunteers. And, like, so for me, it's those people, you know, that they don't get to celebrate, they don't get the gold medals, but they're the people that I want to celebrate.
And this is what you're doing, of course, this year. It's
is.
BBC Sports Personality.
Yeah.
In December it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're really kind of pushing to celebrate these people that give so much of their time to bring the rest of us on.
Yeah, so it's the Sports Personality Unsung Hero Award that, you know, I'm really sort of promoting, I guess, because for me, like I say, it's the people you don't see. We've all had this incredible group of people work towards these gold medals, but they're not the ones out, you know, getting the well dones and getting celebrated. Yeah, so for me, it's these people that, you know, we're going to shine a light on in December, and you can nominate anyone that you believe is an unsung hero, and I would seriously say, just do it. You know what I mean? You've got nothing to lose. Let's celebrate these wonderful, incredible people who give up their free time. Volunteers, like you say, they're doing it just because they want to see how far they can get these athletes, how far they can grow a community, and they're the special ones, not us. Like, they're the ones dedicating their time.
Well, it's like you say, your 8-year-old self wouldn't have had that outlet without it.
Absolutely not, no. And, like, honestly, that group down at Welling, it gave me, it made me, it gave me confidence, it made me grow. School wasn't really for me. That's not where, you know, I found the Laura. Sport was where I found Laura and Laura's personality. And I wouldn't have had that had it not been for all the volunteers down there.
Yeah, of course, exactly. And it's time. It's a bit like Pride of Britain last night as well. Sometimes they don't want the praise, but actually this is a moment that they should be afforded it and allowed it.
Yeah.
Of course, you've retired now at the grand old age of 32.
Yeah. I should be 60, shouldn't I, surely?
How does it feel? Because, like we say, it's gruelling and intense, and now you actually have a bit of time at home with the family.
Yeah.
I know it can sometimes be a shift, but it's a very pleasurable, happy shift.
Yes, and I'm just so lucky that I got to pick, I guess, when the shift happened. Like, deciding to retire was never going to be easy because it's so different. Like, you don't know what you're going to fall into. Bike riding's always been the go-to, you know, for good and bad reasons, I guess, for so long for me. But actually, the day I retired, and it was actually when I rang my agent to be like, I kind of want to announce this now, I just felt like a weight had been, like, lifted off. But then afterwards, I was nervous. You don't know, like, what the next phase is going to be.
Of course.
And I just thought, oh, what if I'm just sat at home thinking, why did I do this? But honestly, I haven't looked back.
Of course.
I'm
well, we saw you
it.
TV pundit during the Paris Olympics, which you were absolutely brilliant at.
Oh, thanks.
And of course, you were sitting there alongside Sir Chris Hoy, which, you know, we all read his piece in the Sunday Times at the weekend. We're all desperately sad he's having to go through what he's going through. And within your sporting world as well, it must just have been a real shock.
Yeah, I mean, Chris and Sarah are two of the most incredible, selfless, and their beautiful children as well, are honestly the most incredible people and really good friends of mine and Jason's. I mean, Chris is one of Jason's closest friends. And, you know, we're there for them whenever they need us, just like we would be for any friend. But yeah, it is so sad, but we wish him the best. And,
absolutely. Well, we all do. It's like you say, we all absolutely do. Laura, best of luck.
Thank you.
Yes, good luck with everything. Your little boys are showing signs of sporting prowess, so goodness knows what's ahead there too. So send them all our love.
Oh, I will do.
And it's lovely to see you. Thank you so much.